Hello, we're back, and we're back live. Hello, Santosh. How are you doing? We're back live after a long time. So, how's it going? You're on mute. We cannot hear you.
Oh, oops, sorry. Yeah, how are you, Ashwin? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it definitely has been. We were on a break, and then we came back for that English series,
Yeah,
little one or two
for
videos, and again
one
we're
video
back.
you put and then you went back again.
Yeah, and then back then we told that we're gonna be very regular. But see, we're in college right now, and it's very hard to manage, especially in these COVID times. It's really hectic. So yes, it's that time of the year. It's time for the Indian Premier League, the IPL, the most awaited. It just got over like 6 months ago or something,
6 months
five
ago.
6 months ago, and now it's back, and it still feels like it's been a long time. So
Yeah.
how excited are you, and what are your
Yeah,
thoughts?
I mean, you're saying it's like it was just 6 months ago, but then I wouldn't mind it all year long either. So it's just that excitement, and that IPL brings out the best in every player itself. So that's the speciality of IPL. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the season.
And so far, you've seen on our channel that we've been very united about India when India plays, and now you're going to see some rivalry because we've got four crews and all four of us support different teams. So it's going to
Yeah,
be hell of the next 7-8 weeks, and hopefully RCB wins this time.
yeah, we'll
And
see.
there's an announcement to the viewers. Make sure you guys join us on our Discord server. Get involved with our community. Join the community. We've got lots planned for you guys to try and build a community. See, we're not the crick buzz or the analysts who have big YouTube channels, and they speak what they think because they've got experience and they get paid for doing that. But our channel or our community, which we're trying to build, is by the fans and it's for the fans. So it's an opinion by the fans, what the fans think, and not what the analysts or whatever they get paid to tell or whatever. It's a fact that they have a script. So make sure you guys join our
Yeah.
Discord link. We will be There are a few people there already, so make sure you join. We can chat about the games, and it's always fun to interact with the other friends. And you can also get an opportunity if you're interested to come on or our live streams after the match or before the match. We'll let you guys know, and you can come in and call, and you can have a chat with us about the match. And maybe if your team does well, then you can share your happiness with us. So yeah, make sure you guys get involved with the community. The links to our Discord is down in the description box. So let's get into it. So Santosh, how excited are you? And look, big announcement was Rishabh Pant's captaincy. He has been made the captain. Shreyas Iyer unfortunately got injured, and Sanju Samson will be the captain of Rajasthan Royals this time. And there are other news as well. COVID tests. A lot of players are getting tested positive. So this season is going to be very uncertain because you never know when you lose your players. David Padikkal
Yeah.
tested positive, but now they say that he
Positive.
has joined the RCB camp, and it's still in the air if he's available for. Some sources say that he will be available for the first match. Some say he will miss the first two games. So it's all in the air. And now Daniel Sams from RCB as well as tested
So
positive.
positive.
Yeah, so you never know which player is available in a particular match
Yeah.
and who loses. So we'll get into our first topic. Who do you think, or let's start off with the captaincy. What do you take? What do you think about Rishabh Pant being appointed as the captain of Delhi Capitals, considering they have Shikhar Dhawan in their
Yeah.
team, they have Ravichandran Ashwin in the team, who was the captain of Kings and Punjab as well. So what do you think?
Yeah, so yeah, as you mentioned, they had Ajinkya Rahane, they had Shikhar Dhawan, they had Ashwin, and they also had Steve Smith. But I appreciate
Right.
the move of them going with an Indian captain instead of going with a foreign captain. That's actually shows the respect they have for their Indian players. And yeah, it's going to be huge for Pant. I mean, and the opening game is going to play against Dhoni, who he mentions is his idol. And so he will be donning something similar to Dhoni's role, wicketkeeper, and then captain too. So yeah, it's going to be exciting for him, and I'm excited to watch him captain the Delhi side. And I think yeah, now he's matured a lot in his game, and I think this will just help him improve his maturity. And I think instead of going after every single ball in crucial situations, I think he'll actually play for his wicket and play to take the game deep. So I think that will be an interesting aspect of the game to watch this season. What do you think?
Yeah. No, nobody expected until now. We have talked about Rishabh Pant as a batsman, but I don't think anyone in the world has spoken about Rishabh Pant being a captain because he seems like us. Like he's full jolly
That's
and he's
great.
always having fun. Behind the wickets, we keep hearing his banter and his
Now we just
DRS
increase, bro.
his DRS calls are ridiculous. So we'll have to see what he does for that. He's even more excited than Kohli. Everything according to him is out. So that will be one interesting
Yeah,
aspect of the
yeah.
game for
The
Rishabh
bowler
Pant.
should calm him down. It's like, oh, it's not out. Just don't take a DRS now.
Yeah, captain, relax. New, and then yeah, he has got experience around him. Like you said, Smith is there, Dhawan is there, Ashwin is there. So it's not like he will be alone. He will be guided, but he has the extra responsibility now. So we'll have to see, and we're all excited for Rishabh Pant. And like you said, his first match will be against Tala Dhoni's CSK. So yeah, it's going to be interesting because everyone's been talking about Rishabh Pant being following the footsteps of Dhoni, and there's been extra pressure on him always. So and Sanjay Samson, what do you think about that decision? Do you think he will be able to do, considering Jofra Archer is missing out on a large portion, if not the complete IPL?
Yeah, I think it's going to be more pressure on him because this season he has to prove himself again. He did it last season and he got a place in the India squad, but he did not perform to the expectations in the 20 and ODI series, I think, in Australia. So I think this season again he has to prove himself and as a captain, which I think is a bit of added pressure on himself because uh, I don't know where he'll bat in the lineup because they have told us that Stokes and Butler will be opening.
They
So
didn't tell. Morgan told us.
yeah, Morgan told us they will be opening for RR, so that's
Yeah.
kind of a bizarre state. But and then after that, so he has to play it one down. I think if he has to prove himself as a batsman and to get a hold of the game as a captain, we have seen Virat Kohli doing that beautifully for RCB and for India, of course. So I think he has to be playing one down to prove himself as a batsman and as a captain. What do you think he'll be doing
Yeah.
as a captain?
First of all, Rajasthan's bowling isn't their strongest thing, and now they're missing on
Yeah.
Archer. That will be a big blow for Rajasthan Royals. And look, I am a big fan of Sanju Samson, the batsman.
Hmm.
Last season, after the IPL, I think he deserved his spot to at least get an
He
opportunity
did.
playing for India. But now we have got loads of options. You've got
Yeah.
Surya Kumar Yadav, you've got Ishan Kishan, and both of them have come and taken their chance. And I've been impressed with both of them. So it looks very hard for Sanju Samson to get into this Indian squad, considering the T20 World Cup is coming up this year.
Hmm.
So it's going to be difficult for him. But if he manages, look, I really like his batting, like I said, and I think he will. I think he will be the highest run scorer for Rajasthan Royals this season. I think he will lead the team with the bat, and his captaincy is a question mark because he seems like a
Yeah.
very a silent guy, a very
Yeah.
calm.
He
He is
isn't.
calm, but
Yeah.
is he like captain material or
I mean, we have to
that?
wait and watch for that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see
Because
that. How
even in domestic, he doesn't have a big experience of captaining big teams, so I think it'll be a new experience for him. I mean, if it ends up being a good positive, then yeah, it's going to be good for everybody.
yeah, absolutely. So, what do you think? Do you think they will be able to cope up? Do you think Rajasthan will be able to qualify to the playoffs?
They have bought Chris Morris for a whopping 16.25
That's,
crore.
that was ridiculous.
That's
He
huge amount
hasn't
of
played
money.
since the last IPL. He
Yeah, in
had
the
a good,
last
he
IPL,
had a really good IPL for RCB, but since then
yeah.
he
After
hasn't
that,
played.
yeah. So I don't know if see, I'm not saying he won't perform, but I don't know if 16.25 crore is the amount we pay. And I don't know, like yeah, now the Joe Archer is not there. There's more pressure on him to perform with the death bowling, especially. He has to be the one who delivers because like the other bowlers is now don't have huge experience like Ankit Rajput and Unatkat. So in the death, he has to be the one to step up and give them the 6 or 7 runs overs instead of 13, 14. So yeah, it has to be. But I don't know if they make it to the top four. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, their batting is very impressive, but the bowling department looks a bit weak for me.
Right,
Without
because
Archer.
last season Morris was clearly RCB's best bowler. He came and he stepped up big time with the ball. And but having said that, price tag, yes, he has the price tag problem or the pressure. But it was a mini auction and limited players, so the price tag will
Next.
definitely go, will go high. But the biggest question is, will he be able to sustain that 14 games without getting injured? That's the biggest
Yeah.
question, because if he can play the whole season, then that'll be good for Rajasthan Royals. But
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. If you ask me, I don't think they will be able to qualify for the for the playoffs,
Top four. Yeah.
for the top four. So, what do you think? We're talking about top four, so top four predictions.
So I would go with Mumbai first. I mean, they are a strong team, and as we mentioned, even if there is inconsistencies in their lineup, initial 11 lineup, they have backup for which they have a backup. So I guess
Yeah.
they're pretty strong. They're set. So if they don't make it to the top four, it'll be a big surprise for me. And then the next, I would go with CSK because I'm a bit biased, and this time they have Raina back, and this time they've added Moin Ali, and he seems to be in good touch. And Thakur is in good form too. He's done good bowling in the depth, so that would be a crucial aspect for CSK. And then third, I would actually go with mm, Punjab, I guess, because Punjab actually they look a stronger team this time, and with added bowling, depth in their bowling, I think they should be making it to the playoffs this time. And the fourth team, I think it would be SRH because I mean David Warner, if he's not in form throughout the year, even in the IPL, he will come and score 500 runs at least for every
Yeah,
season.
that's a
So
guarantee. When you talk
yeah,
about IPL, you know that David Warner will come and score 500 plus runs.
yeah, and then you have Kane Williams, and that man also is a beast. So I think these has to be the top four for me. What about you?
And then they already have Bairstow, and now they've signed Jason Roy as well. So
Roy as well.
they've got four openers, and we will have to see what they do. And SRH, they have an amazing bowling lineup. We saw what Bhuvi can do. Bhuvi is back in form, and
Yeah,
Warner is always in form in IPL. Bairstow had an amazing series. So it
series.
will. Roy was also fantastic. So it will be interesting. My top four. Well, Mumbai. It has to be Mumbai. I
Yeah,
mean, like Mumbai's bench would walk into most of the other seven teams. They're that strong and that
yeah,
loaded. Mumbai definitely. That's when you're talking about top four, one spot is confirmed. It's always going to be Mumbai. The other seven teams fight for the other seven spots which are left. CSK was always also there. But last season they had a dip.
last
Can they
year.
come back this season? We'll talk about CSK in depth very soon. Before the matches in the previews, we'll talk about them detailed about their strengths and issues. So my top four will be Mumbai Indians. Um, my second will be Punjab, Kings 11 Punjab. KL Rahul, he will score runs this time again.
Yeah, he
They've got
will.
Mayank Agarwal, they've got I don't know about Chris Gale if he'll be able to do it, but yeah, I think they've got enough quality
Yeah, I
to.
mean, if Gale doesn't perform, then they have a backup in Malan. So I think
Yeah.
they have pretty sorted. So I think they make it.
And then they've got Nicholas Puran and all also. So I think
Yeah,
Punjab and my fourth team has to be RCB. It
yeah,
has to.
you have to go first, bro.
Yeah, so I have to back them. And look, RCB, there's a lot of question marks over them. We'll talk about RCB. There will be a preview tomorrow for the first match, Mumbai Indians versus RCB. What a start. Rohit Sharma versus Virat Kohli. We saw a lot of brotherhood or friendship in this T20 and ODI series between Virat and Rohit Sharma. And the game they opened together, man. What a
Yeah.
game
Oh
that
my
was.
God.
So now they're going to go face to face.
Head to head.
One Indian captain versus the most successful captain in IPL. So we will talk about that tomorrow in tomorrow's preview. So make sure you guys join us for that. And yeah, that's my top four prediction: Mumbai Indians, Kings 11 Punjab, RCB, and my fourth team is um, SRH.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be CSK. We'll have to wait and we'll have to
Yeah, we'll see.
wait and we'll have to see that. So that's my top four prediction. So Orange Cap winner, who do you think will be a top three highest run scorers this season?
This time, I actually think, yeah, David Warner has to be one of the contenders for the orange cap. I mean, if he once he opens for SRH, he does his best. So, and with Barristo in form, I think they'll just feed off each other and compete for who's scoring more runs. And then second has to be Virat Kohli. I mean, he's not had a great past year, so I think he will be taking IPL as a platform to come back to form, and he's going to be opening to the innings for
Yeah.
RCB. So I think 2016 we all remember how much damage it caused when he opened. So I think yeah, he is going to be one of the contenders for me. And then I don't know. I think I'll back Shubman Gill this time to be in the race because this time he'll be opening only. So I think he has matured as a player after the Test series in Australia. So I think he will be playing better than last time. What
So
about you?
that's your top three. Who do you think will be? Who do you think will take the orange cap?
Likely David Warner only.
Okay, so I'm going with Warner, Kohli. Two of them I agree, and my third will be Sky Surya Kumar Yadav. I think he will grab his opportunity again because he has really worked. I mean, every player works hard to go and represent the national team, but I think Surya will try to take that spot and going towards the IPL. So that's my top three, and my orange cap winner is David Warner. So
Yeah.
it's the
Just
easiest
has
bet
to
if
be
you
the
want to place. Yeah, if you
yeah.
want,
It's a safe bet.
if you're gambling or something, yeah, and if you want to bet who the safest is, most likeliest is David Warner. So the
Yeah.
at least
Easy.
I've played it easy because my predictions are always wrong. And about the bowlers, top three highest wicket takers.
First has to be Boom Boom, of course, Bumrah. And then, I mean, he's not played cricket for a while, but then it's still Bumrah. So I think we have to back him. And then second will be Shardul Thakur. He's been in good form. He's picked important wickets at crucial times. So I think that's what's important in IPL to break partnerships frequently. So I think second has to be him. And third, I think I'll go with who's third. I'm wondering, bro. Wait. Uh, Third has
You
to
can.
be Chahal. Yeah, Yuzvendra Chahal.
So who do you
All
think
three
will
Indian bowlers.
get the top three? I mean, who do you think will win the purple cap?
I think it'll be Thakur this time.
Shardul Thakur. Yeah,
Yeah,
Thakur actually has that nick of coming and picking up big wickets
yeah,
at the right stage. The development of Shardul Thakur. Look, I didn't have too much expectations from Thakur because he hasn't been like that kind of a bowler which you have seen him in the last 2-3 series.
last two. Yeah.
Yeah. So my top three is Rabada,
Hmm.
second is Rashid Khan, and third is Chahal. So I haven't gone with Bumrah, which can be a surprise, but
Who do you think will win it?
I think it'll be Rashid Khan because it's hard.
Yeah,
Last
I
season we
mean,
saw before in the previous seasons people used to try to go after Rashid and they used to get out. But last season he showed that even when they're not going, he keeps
yeah,
picking
he'll
wickets.
pick wickets.
And then he'll be
And
playing a lot in Chennai also. So
Chennai, exactly.
it will assist. He'll keep getting LBWs. He'll get a lot of LBWs. So I think my top three is Rashid, Rabada, and Chahal. I've gone with two spinners. And my purple cap winner is my prediction
Rashid.
is Rashid Khan. So
Makes sense.
that's about it. So we will be going. We will be coming live from tomorrow onwards. We will be covering the match previews. It's excitement time. It's time for the IPL. It's back in India, and we all love the IPL. So make sure you guys smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Do all that good stuff. Support the channel and get involved by following us on Instagram. You can join our Discord link as well. The link is down in the description box and get involved with the community. You can come on our channel while we are live and you can talk about the game with us. So yes, that's about it. That's the end of the show. We will be live tomorrow with the preview of RCB versus Mumbai Indians. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching and thanks Santosh for coming on.
Thank you, man. Thank you all for watching.